Okay, and here we are for our MotoGP sprint race. What's your prediction, Signs? Who's taking it?
Oh, I think we're gonna have a little bit of an upset today. I think it's gonna be Swaggin, Sharp, and Hot Dog. I think Biaggi's gonna crash it out. He's gonna take Ryan with him.
That is a hot take.
That is a hot take indeed. All in all, pretty clean through the first two corners.
It's weird seeing all that Ducati in the back.
Those are gas. They're Team KTM.
Gotcha. Is there no Ducati in this grid right now?
Not a single one. We had Hitstick get discoed, and we had old McCargo Airlines not have his game installed.
Again, this sponsorship brought to you by condoms.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to do more of that. Ryan goes for a dive up the inside, pushes him a little wide. We got bikes deep all over the place. What's going on here?
Well, they paid for the whole track, so they're going to use the whole track.
Hot Dog falling back to 7th place.
Oh, Swaggin. Going right up the inside of Black Jesus. He didn't make it stick, but he wants it. I'm sorry, right up the inside of...
Ryan.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Ooh, that was close. Sharp touched a little bit of the inside of that curb there, and it looked like he almost came off. He's pushing. He wants to stay with these guys. Did I set this up? We got Sharp, we got Swaggin, and Coco. Okay, it was close. Hot Dog screwed me. Need you to get back up there, buddy. Oh, here we go. Try to get a different camera angle. Sorry for the silence.
How dare you.
These guys are still tight up here. Front four hanging together. Sharp is pushing now on Biaggi. Ryan's trying to make a breakaway. They serpentine up a little bit through 4, exiting 5. Kickback CU gets the drive out of this corner here. Sharp takes the wide entry to get the drive. But that KTM has a ton of grunt. Not enough though. Sharp has the draft there and tries to shove it up the inside. Gets a little rough and rowdy there with Biaggi. This is allowing Swaggin to hang on back here. If he can be a good teammate, he just needs to get around both of these guys in front of him and hold them off for the rest of the race. Easier said than done, I know. Starting to spread out a little bit.
Can we take a moment to appreciate Sharp's helmet? Have you seen
Yeah, what
it?
is that? Scott Redding's helmet?
Well, it's a big old deal on the front that says mic off.
Muck off.
Does it say muck off?
MUC. Yeah, MUC.
Oh, I thought he changed it to Mike, which was really funny.
That would have been funny. No, he stole this helmet from somebody else, which is okay. We're okay with petty theft here at SERL Racing.
Can you just customize it to Mike off? That would be, or as you would say, she.
Who was that? By Biaggi.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who do you think it was?
God, Pit Buyer's not happy, gentlemen. He's in my ear yelling as we speak.
Look, Jesus might have been able to walk on water, but he can't make it through a sprint race.
Oh, Coco a little wide there. Back in 4 and 5. He's still far enough ahead.
You know, I still got more jokes here. You know, Black Jesus' superpower is the opposite of turning championship points into winning.
Yeah, isn't he still ahead somehow? I don't get it.
I
The dude,
really don't.
the dude tops his races like he's betting against himself.
Maybe he is. Is there a side bet that we don't know about in this league?
There's gotta be. It's something about, getting Pit Buyer back for all that shit he was talking.
Talk some shit, get some shit.
Is Hot Dog spreading that gap too? It looks like he is a little bit.
I know who is spreading the gap out. Rumham. He's doing a good job.
I don't know. Sharp, I mean, he's doing a good job, don't get me wrong, but I think Sharp's hanging with him pretty well. Still around that 4/10 of a gap. And Swaggin's not doing bad either. Half a second off of him. Both of these bikes, or all three technically, but both of these bikes, the Aprilia and the Yamaha, do very good at corner speed. So there's not really like a clear advantage here. It's going to be who's going to be a little bit more ballsy on the brakes and has more confidence in those front tires.
There's only one front tire on a motorcycle, sir.
Well, their front tires respectively. Don't be a dick. Let's I'm gonna give you some data really quick while we're looking at this. Rumham Ryan running hard front, medium rear. Sharp went with the hard front, soft rear, as well as Swaggin and Coco. Biaggi runs hard front, medium. Hot Dog runs the hard front, soft. Richie running the hard medium, and Sutter also running the hard medium. So we've got a little bit of, it's kind of half and half split here with 8 riders, 4 going with the soft rear, 4 going with the medium rear. And Richie is using all of the track, including the gravel pit. Yep. That was mildly entertaining. We do appreciate you, sir.
That's what I appreciate about yous.
Is that what you appreciate about him?
Wayne, your sister's hot there, I said it. That guy runs away.
Sharp, again, still hanging on. He gets spread out a little bit, it seems like, and then closes it back in. He's his 10th back. He's been great on the brakes into turn 4. He chooses not to go for a dive there, brakes a little bit earlier. So that gap spreads back out to 0.3 of a second.
Sharp
he does not get the better drive.
Attention to Rumham's buttholes. He's right
he
up
is.
there. He's really closing that down. Oh, his Swaggin goes just mega wide.
I wonder if that's Swaggin's tires kind of teasing him a little bit. Now he seems to be green across the board. Oh no, I lied. That was Ryan's tires. Yeah, it is pretty red on the front tire there. Those guys are spread out
wide instead of just crashing.
Yeah, not bad. We've got Hot Dog has gotten passed by Biaggi, but he's still hanging with them a little bit. Biaggi's now trying to close down Coco. Oh, Sharp goes for the pass. Does he make it stick?
I think he does.
He does. He's out front. Ryan's going to try to use that draft. Oh, a little off into the grass there. Sharp says, I don't like that Yamaha has been second or third fiddle this year. I want it to be on the top spot. Ryan looking for a dive there.
I think
Yamaha's in second. They're in second place, I think.
They're mad at these boys. Oh, contact.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That was a weird one. Sharp was a little deep into that line, but I'm not sure if it was deep enough to warrant that move from Ryan. At the pace these guys are going, though, there's not a whole lot you can do at that speed. I mean, you grab a load of front brakes, you may tuck the front trying to avoid that contact. And both of them stay up nice and clean.
Sharp, if you finish second in this race, you're fired.
These guys are going. They're checking out here on Swag, and I know he made that mistake, but he hasn't really recovered. Coco's only a second back off of him.
Coco, take out those Aprilias.
Sharp coming on the inside through the fast sectors. Oh, that is a ballsy move, and he makes it stick. Although he goes wide there, he's got to give that space back. He cannot make an overtake off the track. He listened to the meeting. We do appreciate that about you, bud.
Is that what you appreciate about Hims?
That's what I appreciate about Hims. And Ryan gets away there. That's unfortunate. That was a fantastic battle. Let's see if he can close him back in. Ryan has been really good throughout this entire race. He has not put a foot wrong. Even with Sharp making some pretty ballsy moves up underneath him, he's stayed on the bike. He's setting quick times. Sharp is much faster through that first sector, though. He closes that gap down from about a second to 0.4. Just through that first sector. That's very impressive.
I mean, Sharp's still right there.
Swagon's not too far back either. He's closing that gap down. He was out to 1.2 seconds, 1.3. He's down to 0.6. He's trying to get back into this. As he goes deep, he's out onto the paint. And is that going to let Coco by? Coco does not get by him, but he is a lot closer now. Oh, this is getting close. Sharp's going to go for it. He is not going to let this go by.
Well, he's got
He
no
is going to
choice.
make a push. He's up the inside. He gives him a little touch. They both stay up. That was amazing pass. Rough but fair.
Oh!
Ryan says, get the fuck out of here. This is my Misano track. It is his favorite track, and he wanted the win. I don't know if we're going to have to look at that post-race. That was rough. Swagon takes second place. Coco takes third. Biaggi does take fourth place. Sharp, it looks like, was able to stay ahead of Hot Dog.
Sharp,
he does.
Do you remember when I said you were fired? You're fired.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal, bud.
You can run this down. I'm mad at the Yamaha boys again.
Yeah, with the huge letdown early on from Biaggi and the late letdown, maybe a brutal push from Ryan. Ryan takes the top spot, not with the fastest time though, setting a 1:28.493. Swagon taking the number 2 spot. Coco Randon out the podium. Biaggi taking 4th. Sharp taking 5th. Hot Dog, a little bit of a letdown there. Did pretty well, but just wasn't quite quick enough on pace, taking the 6th spot. And our 2 new guys, Sutter and Richie, taking 7th and 8th respectively. That was a great race to watch. I don't know if it was the best race when it comes to clean riding. We may have some discussions this evening.
Yeah, there might be some discussions. And you know what? I do have to roll something back. I'm not mad at the Yamaha riders. Just Sharp.
Yeah, you did. You still got one on the podium.
And fastest lap.
And fastest lap from Coco.
Lap.
That's right.
Thank you, Stock Hazard.
1:28.492.
I'll take a P3. That's what I appreciate about yous.
Well, it's the best Yamaha has done in like the last 18 races. So, not with us necessarily, but in real life. So, take it when you can get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to thinking my Yamahas are the hot shit and go from there. Okay. We're going to take a quick break here, get the Moto2 boys back on track for their race, and we will be back momentarily.